to me.
Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Welcome to the Changing Stage, music gear talk from the manufacturers and musicians who define the biz. Here's your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
Yes. It's that time. It's that day. This is the Changing Stage radio show powered by WS Radio Networks and brought to you by the folks at musicpower.com and Guitar Trader, where real musicians talk to you about real gear. And like always, we have an amazing show. Actually, we've got a guest that's been on before who is just blew me away when we had a chance to do a little show together. She was just getting things going with her new single and her video, and oh man, now it's just really taken off. We have Trishes here. Trishes, welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm in the presence of a rock star now. You are just making it happen. You're burning up the YouTube charts and everything.
Thank you.
So, like I said, we had you on before. Let's kind of give a little recap of some of the stuff that you've done before. You were, you started off kind of somewhat, if I remember, a little bit of a musical family, and you started doing some stuff?
Not really much of a musical family, but
you started off young though.
I started off pretty young singing, and then I started writing and playing piano when I was around 12, and I went to Canyon Crest Academy, which is an arts high school in San Diego, and then I went to the Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Ooh, that's a good school.
Really fun. And I've been living in LA for about 3 years now. And in June, I released the music video for my last single, Swimming Pool. So that's about it.
Well, it's so funny to see artists kind of grow in this business. I've been around for a little while. We had a chance to talk with Bobby, and me and Bobby started off in high school kind of talking about what we did. And that's Bobby Gonzalez, folks, the guitar player for Earth, Wind & Fire, Mariah Carey. He's got I don't know if you know, he's got a new song that's on Spike Lee's new movie. So he's been doing rock and roll.
Awesome.
I know that you guys connected up at some point.
Yeah.
So
I'm chatting with him.
Good. So, you were, you've been doing music for a while, but you really were starting to make things take off. And, the single came out, Swimming Pool. If you folks have not had a chance to listen to it, you better. And you got to watch the video because it's awesome.
Thank you.
How can they hear and see this stuff?
Well, you can get the single on iTunes. It's Trishes, like fishes, Trishes, and it's Swimming Pool. And the video, if you search Trishes on YouTube, you'll see it there. It has me and two of my best friends from high school are in it. And it's just kind of us hanging out.
It's such a fun video.
It's fun. We had a lot of fun shooting it.
Now, you know what amazes me? Because you're doing this all out of your own pocketbook, right?
Well, I find sponsors.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
So this show's all about. We know this show's all about people in the business, whether you're just starting out or whether you've been around for a while, like the Nathan East that we've had on, and we're going to actually have on Benny Reitfeld here, the bass player for Santana, music director for Santana here
Awesome.
at the end of this month. And we've had some great talents that have been around for a while, and it's fun to see the talents that are raising up. Now, you said you had sponsors. Kind of talk to the audience a little bit about how do you get sponsors? How do you take it from, concept that you have and kind of do it all with your own willpower and your, all your gusto and your zest for the passion for the music, and then actually make that product happen in a very real form. We're not talking about your average, local, like, what am I looking for, Paul? Demo tape. There we go. You're not talking about a demo tape. You're not talking about a video that somebody shot with a basic camera. This is all high quality, comparable to the major labels. How did you go from there and get all that done on your own, willpower?
We had to have a lot of it figured out. We had a treatment ready.
Okay.
We had, what we would offer to each of these companies for sponsorship. We had our budget ready. We had everything.
Let's go back to the sponsorship piece, because that's probably a big one for them. Did you approach these companies, or did you have a team of people that are helping you?
I approached companies. I had friends approach companies for me.
Okay.
I had my manager approach companies for me. So, I mean, it's going to be the same. Like, for example, the next single I'm putting out is called Lion. So, and I want to do a video for it. My goal is to do, like, visual media for every single I put out. So, right now we're in the process of creating a treatment.
Okay.
Figuring out what companies we could possibly have sponsor it.
Okay.
Right now I want Sexy Hair, that hair product company.
I think that would work for me really well.
Well, because there's a product called Big Sexy Hair that we're going to be using.
I need that. That's what I really need.
Yeah, that's what I can tell. You just,
you
need the volume.
Yeah, for those who haven't seen me, I have no hair.
So I'm coming up with a list of possible sponsors. It's called Lion. So, just.
Makes sense. Big mane.
Big, hair companies, lion conservation, just different ways I can approach like what is going to be happening in the video and what I would be able to offer a company.
Okay.
And the next step would really be making a treatment, a detailed treatment that features their specific product or their specific.
I'm going to interrupt you. What do you mean by making a treatment? Let's explain what that is for folks that aren't in the video world.
It's basically, the treatments I make are just, it'll have sections of the song or even particular lyrics with pictures of what would be going on and a description of what would be going on.
Okay.
So,
so the concept for, let's go back to swimming pool. That was yours.
Yes, that was my, I had two main concepts for it, and one was more of like a silly one with like little kids and one mean kid in another yard that wouldn't let the other kids in. But I was like, I can't hire a bunch of kids, and like that's gonna be too tricky.
What do they say in Hollywood? Never do a scene with kids or animals.
Yeah. So that was my original concept for it. But then I figured, it'd be fun to have like a group of broke girls. I mean, that's what the song is about. It's just about being broke, and it's really hot, and your AC is broken, and you wish you had a pool, and your neighbor has a pool.
I totally felt bad for the girl who lost her ice cream, right? How can you do that to the poor girl?
She was so great. Yeah, that was my friend. She's a DJ, actually. Her name is Ruby Sparks. She's a great DJ.
Oh, okay. I've seen the movie. I haven't seen the DJ yet.
And so yeah, that was the concept, and then I spoke to a few directors about it, and then I found a director I really liked. His name is Julian Terry. He's great.
Okay. Now, how did you find that director?
I actually met him at one of my shows,
okay.
And he approached me, and he was like, have you thought about doing a video? And I hadn't done a video yet, but I was already in the process of doing this video, of putting together this video, and I was like, yeah, actually, I'm trying to get this one together. So we met, and he was just really passionate about it. And we just, I mean, he's my good friend now, but, when we met up the first time, it was about the video, and he did an amazing job. He just turned 24.
Wow.
He's really killing it. He's doing great. So,
I feel like we should watch that on MTV if they actually showed videos anymore, but that was.
Yeah, let's get it on there. So, and then we kind of, fleshed out the idea, because there were parts of it that I couldn't quite figure out how I would go about it, as far as the storyline that he kind of helped me work through. And then we worked together to put together a really solid treatment for it. And then we took that we made different treatments for different products or companies.
Okay.
So that they would be specific to those companies.
Oh, okay. So No, I didn't notice. Was there product placement in there? What do you mean by you took treatments to
well, actually, the company that sponsored this swimming pool is Whitecap Entertainment, and they do a lot of stuff, and they've been involved in entertainment and clothing and a lot of different things.
Okay.
But so say I wanted to pitch. Okay, say I wanted to try to get that big sexy hair for a lion. In the treatment, I would probably have some sort of like scene where I was like actually where they're showing my hair actually getting done with the product. So it just depends on the sponsor and what they would want. And
wow, I mean it's a lot of involvement for a singer, songwriter, artist. That's awesome. It's from a business side. You've kind of taken the bull by the horns. It's amazing. So we've got about 30 seconds left. Let's kind of summarize what you would suggest to some of these up and coming artists, and then we'll be bringing you back for the next segment.
Man, I don't know anything about what I'm doing, but I just try really hard, and I just, play all the time. And if I have something I want to do, I just try to figure out how I can get it done. Just like if you have a point B, just figure out how you get from A to B, and then try your best to do it.
Well, you know what though, you really do know what you're doing, because that's really what it comes down to, is you don't let obstacles keep you from your passions, your dreams. You've been listening to Trishes on the Changing Stage radio show, and she is amazingly awesome, talented. She'll be back here for the next segment. Thanks again for musicpower.com for making us happen, and for WS Radio for having us on. We'll be right back.
Thank you for listening to WS Radio. Improve your business and your life with useful information from experts and thought leaders. WS Radio is radio with ROI.
You may have heard me brag about Progressive Medical Center and just how much they've helped me with my health. And Dr. Goley, one thing that you have helped so many people with is migraines.
Unfortunately, there are millions and millions of Americans who are suffering with migraines and headaches, and they're debilitating because it affects the quality of their life, and they cannot function properly. At Progressive, we get the root cause because we understand that migraines could be caused by nutritional deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, believe it or not, delayed food sensitivities. And once we determine what the real reason is, we put a plan of action together with medication that we get them off slowly, and we put them on an all-natural approach, and the results are amazing.
Incredible. I mean, there's so many people that can say they don't live their lives with migraines anymore thanks to Progressive Medical Center.
And that's what's exciting and rewarding to us as physicians, because we help our patients take control of their health, and that's why they're living well.
Why don't you get a hold of Progressive Medical Center today? Don't live in pain. Don't have migraines anymore. Just go to their website, progressivemedicalcenter.com.
This is your life. Live it well.
Your guy, Doug Young, here for Sports Squawk Saturday with your guy, Doug Young, here on WSRadio.com. Hear hot Charger talk from the biggest names in sports every Saturday here on WS Radio.
In the military, things can change in an instant. At Navy Mutual Aid Association, we understand, because it's our life too. That's why our dedication to serving the life insurance needs of our military veterans and their families is unrivaled. Navy Mutual offers superior life insurance protection without military service restrictions and limitations. A single focus on providing the peace of mind military families are looking for. That's what we do. Navy Mutual, insuring those who serve. Call 800-628-6011 or go to NavyMutual.org.
Do you want to be a professional coach? Are you in business trying to make a real difference with people you manage or work with? Have you started a coaching practice that isn't quite getting off the ground? Get the skills you need to be a successful coach today with the Coaches Training Program from Accomplishment Coaching. The Coaches Training Program will show you how to help others focus and be more fulfilled. Whether you want to improve your company's bottom line or create a thriving coaching practice, Accomplishment Coaching can give you the distinctions and practices you need to coach others effectively today. Accomplishment Coaching has spent 6 years developing a cutting-edge coaches training program that will have you ready to coach people professionally in just 12 months, and you don't have to take time off work to do it. To find out more about the Coaches Training Program, just call 1-888-548-6813. That's 1-888-548-6813.
Talk to me.
Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Welcome to the Changing Stage, music gear talk from the manufacturers and musicians who define the biz. Here's your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
Yes. It's the second segment of the Changing Stage radio show, powered by WS Radio Networks and brought to you by musicpower.com. And like we had in the first segment, we have Miss Trishes.
Hey.
So, yeah, again, I want to kind of let everybody know they need to see this video and hear the song.
Go watch my video.
So look, go to YouTube and just type in
Trishes, Trishes.
Not fishes, even though there's water involved and everything.
There's water.
Pretty ladies. You're gonna get to see pretty ladies.
My dog is in it.
Your dog. I guess it works out if you do a segment with your dog, right? As long as it's not somebody else's dog, you're fine.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think he had to lick ice cream in it.
He did a good job. I was like,
he did a great job. He wouldn't lick it. He saw it on the ground and then he looked at me and he looked at it. He needed approval, and I was like, yeah, just eat it.
That's cute. That is great. We have a friend that we showed the video. We did a show with Trishes like last week. My band Curbside Vinyl, and she killed it. She was awesome.
You.
We had a great time. It was like old family week. It's
fun.
The industry is kind of amazing how small and big it is at the same time, because we met you at a random open mic night at the same place. This time we actually all did a show together, and it was a rainy night, and it was like 3 groups and a random rapping group that sang about ham and cheese. It was pretty fun.
It was awesome. I'm going ham. Pass me the bread and cheese.
See, everybody remembers that. That was
a hit. It's a hit.
Where did those guys go? That was awesome. And then we just kind of struck up a friendship, and we said we need to do a show together. And we hadn't seen your full show yet, and you did a little bit of it. And I would just say that I was blown away. Paul, you were blown away.
Yeah. You're very magnetic up there.
Thank you.
You totally have a fan in our lead singer as well as her best friend.
Awesome.
They were actually fighting over who was going to be better friends with you, kind of thing. When we had dinner afterwards, it was pretty funny. We were teasing them.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we amazing talent, and like I said, folks, this is a different time. This is a different industry now. You don't have to have major label money to actually make an awesome video. Let's kind of talk about that now. You put it on YouTube after we aired part of your song, that the first, we were like one of the first 2 shows to air your song, and then now it's like a big runaway hit on YouTube. You're starting to see some real traffic.
I don't know about a runaway hit, but it's gotten like 50,000 views, which is awesome for my first video. So
yeah, it's been out for what, a little over a month?
About 2 months now, since June 16th I put it out. So it's about 2 months, yeah.
Okay. So it's, I think that's amazing, because it's, how do you get 50,000 people to want to watch your video?
I don't know. I think the cute girls helped, and the dog. Yeah. The dog.
Well, the 3 cute girls, because you're not bad to look at yourself, but let's not lie.
All the girls and the dog, it helped, and I like
the swimming pool personally. That little kiddie pool. I don't have one. I wanted to jump in. Anyway.
The first couple weeks it was out, I spent just like hours and hours and hours every day sending it to people and sending it to blogs and sending it everywhere. So
yeah, and that's really what you have to do these days.
Yeah, I was like going a little crazy by the end of my internet rampage of my videos, like a little delusional. But yeah, I just spent a lot of time sending it out, trying to,
Well, and I think that's kind of a testament. Used to be back in the day, we'd send out demo tapes.
Yeah.
Demo tapes to the labels. You only had you had like, at least 20 or 30 at the most, and you'd send them out, you package them, you get them ready. Now it's like you got to send out thousands, right? How many people in the media business did you contact?
Oh, I have no idea. Hundreds.
Hundreds, right?
Yeah.
And you do a lot of marketing on Facebook?
I do some marketing on Facebook. I did some advertising on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. How did you, what did you do on the advertising with YouTube? How did you, because 50,000, it's not a million like some of these other people you hear about. I don't know how they are doing it, but, I know you. I know it's all grassroots. What did you do with the advertising? How did that get,
with the advertising, it's just, I focused on, advertising to people that listen to similar music. Okay. And so if someone was searching for Kimbra, my video would come up on like the side of the page, and hopefully they'd click on it.
Well, obviously it's been working. I guess I'm a little biased, but I don't know because we know each other. But I truly think that's it. It's a hit song.
Thank you.
I'm going to quote Julie. Julie, if she listens to the radio show right now, she's the best friend for Mickey, our lead singer. And I was telling her who you were in the show. I was like, she's got this great video. I was pumping you up. She's seen the video. Everything was good. When she heard you sing, she goes, "Oh my gosh, that is such an amazing song." Oh, and she didn't know. She didn't really realize because she couldn't hear it, and music was loud that day, and she couldn't really hear it, so it didn't really dawn on her. But she automatically fell in love with Swimming Pool, and then I said, "Oh, that's the video I showed you." She goes, "Oh my gosh, that's great."
Cool.
So you just wanted to confirm that that's a hit song.
Thank you.
Now, what are you planning on continuing pushing it? I know we talked about before that it was a summer video, but do you have any other ideas that you're going to try to take that song, or is it on to the next song?
Right now, I'm really focusing on my next single. Like, obviously, I hope people keep watching this, but just creatively, I'm definitely on to the next, and just thinking of cool ideas for what I want to do next. And
okay,
yeah,
that's awesome. So Lion's your next. Have you recorded the song?
Yeah.
So tell us, we talked a lot about the video because, to me, that's the exciting part. I haven't done a whole lot of music videos, so I'm almost like a little kid, like finding out stuff. But the music part, what did you do with producing the music part?
I record most of my stuff with my friend and producer, Tyler Davis. Okay. And I usually go in there a few times every month, sometimes just a straight week, once a month, and we just try out different things. Swimming Pool took a long time to get how I really wanted it to be, but Lion was really quick. Oh yeah. So sometimes I don't know. Lion's definitely like a really pop, fun song. So yeah, I've recorded a lot with him.
Okay. Yeah. And the process is amazing because if you haven't heard her, what she's doing, quite a bit of the background music is your vocals, right?
Yeah. Usually I work tape everything just by myself at my house with all vocals, and then when I go into the studio, we re-record those vocals, and then we add production over it.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
And live, it was really interesting seeing you because you don't go out with a band, but you sound like a band and you interact with it like a band. Tell people about how you produce your live show.
My live show is I use a Korg SV1 keyboard, really cool keyboard. And then
great piano sounds in that thing with the tube warmth. It's just amazing.
Yeah. And the Boss RC300, which is a loop station, which I do my looping on, and the TC Helicon Voice Live Touch, which does vocal effects, so it can add harmonies to your voice, add cool effects to your voice.
Yeah, sometimes you hear the vocoder kind of thing.
Yeah, you can do cool auto-tune stuff. It's a really amazing piece of equipment. So my live show is I basically loop vocal percussion and loop vocal loops and loop keyboard stuff, and then I sort of sing my songs over that. Yeah.
You know what machine I really liked?
What?
The drum machine.
Oh. What?
Trishes is the drum machine. That's why I threw that out at her. She does her own.
My vocal percussion.
Yes.
Not quite a beatboxer, but.
No, it's actually really good though. When we finally got the sound dialed in, when I finally realized what you were looking for, it was, I have to say, it was probably one of the more challenging sound live things that I had to do, because
It's tough. Yeah.
Because I had to get the oomph from the kick as well as have your vocals come out clear. So.
Yeah, and it's hard for a sound guy because I don't give you anything. I give you one. I just give you one signal. So yeah.
But you sounded amazing.
Thank you.
It was an awesome show. You played last night at the
Jumping Turtle.
Yep.
And I'm playing at 5:00 today at the Art Walk.
Oh, you are
downtown.
Okay. You know what? Batu mentioned that. I wasn't sure. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Everybody go out there. If you're listening right now, you got to go out there if you're in San Diego to the Art Walk.
Yeah, it should be just a fun event. It's at Liberty Station.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun times. Trishes is always great. I'm looking forward to seeing the new video, hearing the new song. Maybe we can air it again on the show.
Yeah, definitely.
And you keep rocking it. Hopefully we'll do another show here in the near future. Again, that was fun. That was always a blast hanging out with you. Unfortunately, this is the end of the second segment. I have to say goodbye to Trishes. I'm getting sad now. No, she's like family. We're all like family here. So this has been Trishes on the Changing Stage Radio Show. Yes. We'll be back. We are brought to you by musicpower.com and, of course, always powered by WS Radio. We'll talk to you in a second. We've got the third segment, which can be the group Eleve.
Do you want to be a professional coach? Are you in business trying to make a real difference with people you manage or work with? Have you started a coaching practice that isn't quite getting off the ground? Get the skills you need to be a successful coach today with the Coaches Training Program from Accomplishment Coaching. The Coaches Training Program will show you how to help others focus and be more fulfilled. Whether you want to improve your company's bottom line or create a thriving coaching practice, Accomplishment Coaching can give you the distinctions and practices you need to coach others effectively today. Accomplishment Coaching has spent 6 years developing a cutting-edge coaches training program that will have you ready to coach people professionally in just 12 months, and you don't have to take time off work to do it. To find out more about the coaches training program, just call 1-888-548-6813. That's 1-888-548-6813.
Love to read but just don't have the time? With Audible.com, you can catch up on reading simply by listening. Audible has the largest collection of digital audiobooks, over 85,000 titles in every genre. Listen to a bestseller on your iPhone, BlackBerry, Android smartphone, or one of 500 other compatible devices. Visit audible.com/WS Radio today and get a free audiobook when you try Audible free for 14 days. That's audible.com/WS Radio.
You've heard me bragging about Progressive Medical Center and how they've helped me feel so much healthier. But one thing, Dr. Agoli, that a lot of people come to you with is just unexplained pain. They just can't get any relief. Why can Progressive Medical Center's Pain Management Center help them?
First of all, we have to acknowledge that pain is for real, and you've got acute pain and chronic pain. Here's the problem. That acute pain turns to chronic, which is long-standing, and no one's getting to the root cause. There are several key diagnostic components that help us get to the root of what's causing this pain. Is it inflammation? Once we do a thorough evaluation to get to the root cause, determine if it's structural or if it's a metabolic issue. And this way, we put an individualized program for pain management involving correcting the spine, using certain injections when necessary, and we get our patients out of pain quicker, and they stay out of pain because we teach them how to live their life well.
Don't let yourself live in pain any longer. Get a hold of Progressive Medical Center today at progressivemedicalcenter.com.
Progressive Medical, this is your life, live it well.
When it comes to printers, Canon technology has changed the way images and text are put to paper. Canon's laser beam printer technology has redefined both color and black and white printing standards in over 80% of the world's laser printer. Canon's bubble jet printing technology has completely revolutionized color printing by consistently delivering new innovations from personal use and home office businesses to corporate solutions. Canon printers have the technology and reliability you're looking for. Learn more at Canon.com.
Talk to me.
Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Welcome to the Changing Stage, music gear talk from the manufacturers and musicians who define the biz. Here's your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
All right. We should change the names, Paul, to the lovely ladies radio show here. You're with the Changing Stage, powered by WS Radio Networks. And my name is Florentino, and brought to you by MusicPower.com. And like in our first segment, we've got a great group of talented folks here. Some ladies in the group Eleve. How you doing, ladies?
Doing good.
All right. You guys are racing up the charts from what I heard.
Yes.
Yep. So let's introduce ourselves a little bit. We'll start with my left. I know nobody can see you guys, but
What's up, everybody? My name's Ariel.
Ariel, okay.
What's up, everybody? My name is Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Hey, what's up? What's up? My name is Sierra.
Sierra, all right. And this is the group Eleve.
Yes.
You folks are world traveled. You've got a song racing up the charts. We're fortunate. You were on the CS Keys radio show, which is one of my station mates here, and we were able to get you in on the second segment of my show, which was awesome because I was just going to play. I was just going to do a replay because we were taking a little bit of break here, but we're excited about the opportunity. So, what this show is all about. I don't know if we got a chance to kind of share this with you. This show is all about the music business.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about gear. It's about people who've made it, people who are aspiring. And today we've had, Trishes, who was in the previous segments. She's got a hit YouTube video right now called Swimming Pool. She's been playing a lot of shows. Mm-hmm. And you folks are actually going to be shooting a video later on today, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. See, I know this stuff. I picked it up in like 2 minutes. So, tell us a little bit. I'd like to get a little history on you ladies, because that's always a good thing to find out where that inspiration, where the soul, the passion for the music comes from. So we'll start off with you. Go on a roll.
Okay.
You mean my personal passion?
Yeah. How did you get started in the business? How did you guys get together?
Through our manager,
Dude, that guy right there.
That
I know people can't see it, but this is man
There is
wearing
a
a green
bald
shirt.
man in
I like his haircut. That's what I'm really.
I know, right?
He's bald.
Twinnies.
So you got together, and
Yes.
were you a
and,
singer before? Were you in other groups?
I was actually more, I would say that dance was my strongest background. And then I heard about the opportunity to join the group, and there was a spot open, and I auditioned, and they loved me, and the girls said yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's been magic ever since.
Oh.
For about 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
Awesome. And to your left there.
What's up, guys? I'm the Mexican one.
Stephanie.
Well, I really have a passion for singing, so that's what brought me into the group.
Okay. Did you have family that was that kind of inspired you, or was you were the person who led your family?
Yes, I was the person that led my family. Yes. With the group, I started out when I was about 13.
Okay.
With the group. And
so was that like 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
7 years ago. I wish. And, been in it and learned a lot. And then I'm so privileged to meet these beautiful ladies. And it's just been magic ever since.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
Friends, I love that. New TLC, right, Keith?
That's what everyone's saying. That is so weird. Everyone says, you guys remind me of TLC. And I was like, oh my God.
That's Sierra.
Oh, yeah.
So who's going to wear the condom on the eye? That's what I want to check. I went all the way back. That was their thing, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys. I'm Sierra. I'm the Asian-looking one.
What's up, Sierra?
If you guys are looking at the pictures. I started when I was younger. I did start it off a soloist back when I used to live up north.
Okay.
Like,
Shout out to up north.
Yeah, shout out.
Up north is up where? Up north?
Like Fairfield, California. It's like.
Oh, I know where Fairfield is.
There you go.
It's just east of Sacramento.
Not a lot of people know it. Not a lot of people know it. Yeah.
That's right. There's a big Air Force base up there.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's pretty awesome. So then I moved down here.
Okay.
And then I just found my manager, Keith Reed. And so that's how I got it started with the girls. Yep.
Now, how did you folks find Keith? I know Keith is out there. He's making it happen.
I know. Yeah,
he's like one of the most prolific guys here in town for the music business. How did you, was it an ad?
Yeah, it was an ad, and he was like, you know, I like long walks on the beach. No. I personally did a backup gig to dance for an artist, and I think that's where he saw me.
Okay.
Who was
the artist?
Performance. Ahmad.
Shout out to Ahmad.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a local singer here, and he's also turning up some noise right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so everyone answered the ad for...
Well, we had like different ways.
Yeah, we had different ways.
Okay.
I found Keith through a beauty pageant, actually. I was in a beauty pageant, and he heard from the other judges that I sang, so he's like,
that's how Keith found me, too.
You know? That's how it happened.
Well, you know.
You know, the bikini thing. He was through. He was there.
It's like, I need him right now. So that's how I found Keith.
Awesome.
I found it through a vocal coach that I worked with here in San Diego.
Shout out.
Her name is Virginia Norwood.
Okay.
And she was just like, hey, you know, you're Asian, you're 5'2", and you can sing. So why don't you audition for this girl group that I know of? And I could give you the information. I was like, totally. And so we contacted Keith Reed, and he was like, come to LA right now, let's go. So I was like, all right, let's do this. So that night I drove up to LA and I auditioned while they're in the studio, you know, Stephanie. And I was like, they're like, okay, I want you. So I was in it.
Now, so are you three the original members, or were there other before? How long you've been together, I should say? Probably.
Well, this combination has been together for 3 years.
3 years, okay. 3 years, okay. And in that time, you've been doing a lot of different things.
Yes.
Actually, I have a friend that I met Keith through a friend. We'll give a shout out to Tai Kwong, keyboard player. I think he sat in with you guys.
Oh, Tai! We miss you.
We miss you, Tai.
So we knew each other through Tai, and you know, actually that's how I heard about your group, was through Tai, because he was playing with you guys.
Yeah.
But you've done a lot of different things. So let's start off with what's going on right now, and then let's go backwards. So you've got a song that's coming out, and we're going to try to get it ready for the second segment if we can get it all downloaded and get it set up. Tell us about that song, and where'd you record it, and how all that came about.
So my psychic abilities, I think you're talking about Do It Again, right?
Yes.
Voila. Yes. So that song we recorded in LA.
Okay.
Shout out to Tommy.
What's up,
Tommy Brown?
Yeah.
And Victoria Monet. What's up, homies? No, but so we recorded that song in LA, and we're actually doing the music video today in Balboa Park.
We're shooting. We're shooting part of it right now. B-roll.
That's right.
What's up?
So if you want to check us out, go to Balboa Park at noon and come hang out with us, chill, watch us perform a little bit. Be in our video. Yeah, so we'll be there.
I got my bikini ready for Keith.
You got it?
You know?
That's good.
What color is it?
The polka dot bikini?
Yes, polka dot bikini. Pink polka dots.
Oh, I love pink. Wow. Okay.
So you're going to shoot the video today. Now, how long ago did you do the single, and how are you guys promoting that right now? Besides radio shows, right? You got two today, right? That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely taking advantage of our social media. I mean, we have our official websites, our Facebook, Instagrams, all that stuff, trying to really push this song.
Now, are you ladies doing that, or do you have a team of people that are making that happen for you?
You know, it's us, and we do have also a team. The team sometimes consists of
loved ones,
even our family, family and friends who are helping us out. But it really was the Hot Shots Live competition that kicked us off. You know, that really gave our song some true exposure.
Shout out to Raymond T.
Yeah, winning twice those 2 rounds. It really launched our song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Definitely. Our song, Do It Again.
And it's on iTunes.
It's on iTunes.
Yeah. So go get it.
Yes, you all have to do it. In fact, I'm going to give a shout out to the URL. It's www.eleve.us.
Yes.
There's no dot, because you're all representing the U.S.
Mm-hmm. What up?
Yeah. So speaking of that, you did that, right? I heard you folks went to China.
Yes. It's crazy.
It was amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They let you all out too? That's I think they keep you all there. So tell us about what it was like to be on tour.
Well, it was our first time going anywhere, like
overseas.
And some of us never really got out.
And that's a crazy
of
country
house.
to go. It's not like you went to Europe or Japan. You went to China.
I went to China.
Where it's like very
go big or
strict.
go home.
Yeah.
Why not?
As big as it gets, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I was just so like, I didn't know anything. Like, I was just like, okay, cool. This is going to be the best experience ever. I get to perform, do something that I love, do it with my girls, and travel. Like, that's awesome.
And it's weird too, because like, you grow up and China is really a part of your daily life. Like everything is made there. So then you go there and it's like, oh, this is where it comes from.
Yeah.
You went to China, but you didn't get Chinese food. You just got food because it's in China.
No, you know what? I thought we're gonna have some like Chinese food over here, over there, but
no Panda
Express. It was really it was real Chinese. It was real.
It was real.
Paul, my producer's been to China. Hey, ladies, we're going to be taking a pause for the cause. We've got 30 seconds here. Give a little shout out to whoever you want. We're going to be coming back here in about 30 seconds.
Okay. All right.
Family, friends.
Well, shout out to all the people listening, tuning in.
That's right.
Shout out to San Diego.
Yeah. Woo woo. Shout out to our friends and family who are always supporting us, and our fans too. Thank you guys for blowing us up and requesting our song to be played. Shout out to Z90 and Raymond T.
Yeah. Shout out to our parents, our mom and dad.
Shout out to God. Thank you for having us here.
Hallelujah.
Are you an adventurous wine drinker? Would you enjoy trying a bold red with dark fruit and a spicy finish from Hungary? Or an Amphora-style Chivi Pinot with layers of complex flavors? Carpathian Wines hand selects extraordinary wines from premier Central European wineries. At CarpathianWines.com, you'll find amazing dry whites, big juicy reds, even the famous Tokaja Azul. Discover award-winning limited production wines from the heart of Central Europe. Find them only at CarpathianWines.com.
I raised $8,000 to build schools for South African children. After realizing how many people go hungry in San Diego, I now volunteer at a food pantry.
I'm spending the next year doing volunteer projects across 3 countries and helping in ways they designate to be the most helpful.
The World Link program at the Joan B. Kroc Institute for Peace and Justice recognizes the potential of youth as agents of social change. Learn how you can help youth become a generation of leaders in action at peace.sandiego.edu.
You've heard me bragging about Progressive Medical Center and how they've helped me feel so much healthier. But one thing, Dr. Agoli, that a lot of people come to you with is just unexplained pain. They just can't get any relief. Why can Progressive Medical Center's Pain Management Center help them?
First of all, we have to acknowledge that pain is for real, and you've got acute pain and chronic pain. Here's the problem. That acute pain turns to chronic, which is long-standing, and no one's getting to the root cause. There's several key diagnostic components that help us get to the root of what's causing this pain. Is it inflammation? Once we do a thorough evaluation to get the root cause, determine if it's structural or if it's a metabolic issue. And this way, we put an individualized program for pain management involving correcting the spine, using certain injections when necessary, and we get our patients out of pain quicker, and they stay out of pain because we teach them how to live their life well.
Don't let yourself live in pain any longer. Get a hold of Progressive Medical Center today at ProgressiveMedicalCenter.com.
Progressive Medical, this is your life, live it well.
UltraStar Mission Valley Cinemas offers D-Box motion seats for select titles. Now playing in D-Box, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. The seats actually move with the on-screen action. D-Box works with the filmmakers during the editing process to create an experience like no other. You actually feel the movie exactly as it appears on the screen. You'll feel like going through the sky with Captain America and Falcon when you reserve one of these seats. There is an upcharge to experience Captain America the Winter Soldier in D-Box, but it's worth it.
Talk to me.
Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Welcome to the Changing Stage, music gear talk from the manufacturers and musicians who define the biz. Here's your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
All right, this is the fourth segment of the Changing Stage radio show, powered by WS Radio Networks and brought to you by MusicPower.com, where real musicians serve you with real gear. And we've got the group Eleve on. Say hello, ladies.
Yes.
Hey.
You know what? We have the pleasure and honor of being able to air one of your songs. Yes. Can you set up the name and everything? I think, Stephanie, since you're going to, you had that look in your face.
Okay. She's like, I want to say it.
Well, fellow listeners, you are listening to WSRadio.com, and you're about to listen to Eleve's Do It Again.
Stressed, or should I assume that we're gonna stay in for the night? So impatient, hate waiting, like I'm standing in line to get on the ride. Can't wait to feel you on my side. Whispering the words I like, it always gets me the same, yeah. Harder to resist your love's intent. It's better than a dream, yeah. I can't wait to wake up. I can't wait to wake up. I can't wait to wake up. Wake up next to you. So we can do it again, yeah. So we can do it again, yeah. So we can do it again, 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 and again. So we can do it again, yeah. So we can do it again, yeah. So we can do it again, 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 and again. Skip the movie, go straight to bed. Ain't no sense in waiting on maybe instead we could get caught up in the midst of it. I kinda like it when you're aggressive. Throw me up and down and then against the wall. They don't do it like this anymore, no. Whispering the words I like, it always gets me the same, yeah. Harder to resist your love's intent. It's better than a dream, yeah. I can't wait to wake up. I can't wait to wake up. I can't wait to wake up. Wake up next to you. So we can do it again, yeah. So we can do it again, yeah. So we can do it again, 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 and again. So we can do it again, yeah. So we can do it again, yeah. So we can do it again, 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 and again.
That was Eleve, folks. Awesome song.
Yay!
Let's do it again. No, I'm joking.
Yes.
We want to hear a little bit from you folks.
Yeah.
So now that song, how the video? What's the concept for the video?
basically having fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Having fun, doing it again.
Being flirty and
flirty and sassy. And just showing the beautifulness
Not
of
sassy and
San
flirty,
Diego.
but flirty and sassy.
Flirty and sassy. Yes.
Well, that is, I think that, like I said, that's a hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that the song that you performed with in China? Because you guys went to I was looking at the you went to 27 cities or
Yes. Right.
Yes.
That was crazy. We were on planes every single day.
Yeah,
Planes and trains.
2 hours of sleep.
Wow.
Yeah. We had 2 shows a night.
It was crazy. It was a
insane.
lifestyle. It was like a dream lifestyle.
It
like a rock
really
star.
was.
Like a real rock star.
It was.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Now, did they have a chance to kind of familiarize themselves with the song? Were they singing the song along with you? Because obviously they're not speaking English on a regular basis.
Yeah, well, actually, they know, they could sing in English, surprisingly. They're really responsive to English songs, and they love singing it.
Yes.
They're always at the club, singing all the time. So it was pretty cool.
Yes.
And I was just like, oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it was difficult too, but to get them, to look at our Facebook or YouTube stuff, because Facebook
it's
and
blocked.
YouTube is blocked over there.
Yeah.
So
that to me, that's amazing that you're able to get. That's why I thought it was just a great accomplishment. Testament to Keith here from pulling that together. That's pretty awesome to be able to tour there. And tell us, we like to get that story of stories on the road. Tell us that one memory that you're like, this kind of cemented the
flood. The flood.
Yeah.
okay, so the flood. It's memorable day. Memorable day.
Yes. There you go.
Enjoy the ride. But okay, so we had a show in the evening. No, it was a night.
Yeah.
But we decided we were hungry. Okay, so they have McDonald's in China.
It's a 2-story McDonald's.
2-story McDonald's.
There you go.
So it was raining outside.
If the first floor is not good enough for you, you can go to the
second floor.
Yeah.
Second floor.
Great view.
So we got our food. We went upstairs. It was raining, so we're like, it's not gonna be that bad, And then literally an hour later, we kept hearing commotion downstairs. So we're like, why are people yelling in Chinese downstairs? What's going on? So we went downstairs. We looked. We couldn't even go all the way downstairs because the whole bottom floor was flooded.
Yeah. The staircase was underwater.
Yeah. So we're like, how are we going to get out of here to go to our show?
It was literally it was up to almost our hips.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was,
We had to walk through it to get to the club to perform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you still perform. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Still, well, duh. I mean,
we have to. The show must go on.
The show must go on.
Yeah. So that was crazy.
But it was crazy because the lights went out and we're just like.
And this girl over here still wanted to get her
I got me
food.
an ice cream sundae. I was like, no. That's
she
a
went through the
strawberry
flood.
sundae. It's a little taste of the USA. Let me get one.
Yeah. I can see McDonald's needs to be your first sponsor for everything. Right?
Just hand me some fries.
And KFC.
And KFC. Well, speaking of the show must go on, I got a chance, as I mentioned, to hear you lovely ladies singing over there in CS's show, and I can't let him one up me. So I'm going to put you on the spot. We got about a minute left. Give me some of that sound that you have.
All right. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. There'll be some
love making, heartbreaking, soul shaking. Love making, heartbreaking, soul shaking. What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more than friends? Hold me tight and don't let go. Don't let go. Have the right to lose control. Don't let go. What's it gonna be?
Yeah.
Ooh. I got goosebumps. See, look at that. That was awesome, ladies. CCS, you're not the only one who could represent at WS Radio. So.
Yes.
Well, it's too short. It's always too short. I just want to say thank you, ladies, for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So
I'm trying to remember. I'm terrible with names. Ariel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stephanie? No, Stephanie. And then I'm going to cheat right now.
It's like the mountains.
Sierra,
and the drink.
Sierra, yes. And the water. Thank you, ladies, for coming out. You're just amazing. It was a lot of fun. This is a Changing Stage radio show powered by WS Radio Network, brought to you by musicpower.com. Go out and check these ladies out. You won't
Come
be
to
disappointed.
Balboa.
Come to Balboa.
Today at noon.
Progressive Medical.
Hey, this is Heidi Rue, and you know, Progressive Medical Center has literally changed my life and my health, but I'm not the only one. Adele suffered from bone deterioration, bone overgrowth, profound muscle discomfort, physical exhaustion, and mental fog. In fact, the bone deterioration becomes so serious that she had to have back surgery. Well, after the surgery, she still didn't feel well, and so that's when she heard about Progressive Medical Center. Progressive Medical Center discovered that her adrenals weren't working properly, her hormones were out of whack, and the drugs she had been taking were doing more harm than good. Adele came into Progressive Medical Center in a walker, physically and mentally exhausted. But now she's a world traveler. She hikes and walks several miles a day, and it's all thanks to Progressive Medical Center. 770-676-6000. 770-676-6000.
Progressive Medical. This is your life. Live it well.
Take a break from politics. Tune in and learn something. WS Radio shows are worth your time and are filled with tips and advice. Add us to your lunch routine, and we'll give you a meal for your mind. Connected World Magazine is dedicated to reporting on the next generation of M2M and connected devices. Subscribe today for only $12.97 at connectedworldmag.com/subscribe. Written for the fast-paced, device-enthused individual or business, Connected World Magazine provides unique insight and analysis to all things connected. Subscribe today for only $12.97 at connectedworldmag.com/subscribe. Connected World. Living the connected life has never been easier.
Do you want to be a professional coach? Are you in business trying to make a real difference with people you manage or work with? Have you started a coaching practice that isn't quite getting off the ground? Get the skills you need to be a successful coach today with the Coaches Training Program from Accomplishment Coaching. The Coaches Training Program will show you how to help others focus and be more fulfilled. Whether you want to improve your company's bottom line or create a thriving coaching practice, Accomplishment Coaching can give you the distinctions and practices you need to coach others effectively today. Accomplishment Coaching has spent 6 years developing a cutting-edge coaches training program that will have you ready to coach people professionally in just 12 months, and you don't have to take time off work to do it. To find out more about the Coaches Training Program, just call 1-888-548-6813. That's 1-888-548-6813.
Hi, this is Felix Taberna, host of Race and Sports Radio. Join our cast and crew every Saturday and Sunday right here at WSRadio.com, beginning at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. Race and Sports Radio.